Hey guys, subscribe for daily content. And if you're shopping for gear, make sure you check out the description for the newest items at some of the very best online retailers. There's also links for some of the items that I personally recommend. Thanks! What's going on YouTube? Metal Complex here, and today I've got another short little unboxing video to share with you guys. I have absolutely no idea what's in here. It's always interesting to get something from DHL because you're like, where the heck did it come from, right? No idea. No indication on the front. So, or not any that I can decipher. We're going to share this moment together. If it is something that I can link, I will link it right down in the description. It does help my channel and use my links, but that's entirely up to you. Thanks to my patrons for supporting me. And please make sure to follow me on Instagram at metal_complex. All right. Still sharp. I still haven't sharpened this thing, right? If you guys don't know what this is, I call it the obsidian toenail. And I use it because I think it's funny. As somebody who owns a lot of really nice knives, I think it's funny to use this. This was also custom made for me by a guy named Kiefer. It's actually the second one he's made for me. And you know what's funny? I actually prefer it. the way that it functions. I know there's a lot of people who have never seen this, right? Or I never talk about it. The way that it functions, it's actually very preferable to open boxes up. So it's kind of a couple layers of irony there. All right, we got 3 layers of packaging. Hey, what do we have here? Hang on just a moment. Hang on. This. Okay, all right, huh? What do we got? Hold on, I got a note here. Oh, yes, no way. Ooh. Holy moly. Let's take a look. Is this the Chad? Yeah. Oh man, so this is information on details, things that are going to be changed, but this is the new Kunwu Chad. Oh boy. What do we got here? We got a stonewash finish. Finally. Yes. Oh man. Dude, like everything that Kunwu does, like it just works so well. I don't know what the steel is. I got hopes though, but we have their version of the bar lock, right? Omega springs and the switches right here. We got a nice, whoops, I got my finger in the way there. We got a nice sheep's foot style blade. You can reverse flick it. It's way more comfortable to forward flick it. This is absolutely, reminds me of my, my Tau and Vanax. Beautiful diamond textured titanium, which you all know is my preference. It has been since the beginning of the channel and far before that. We got a clip here, but I'll tell you right now, we got a clip here. We have a deep carry wire clip, but it looks like they're going to implement a 3D milled clip, right? So they're going to add a 3D milled clip to this thing. Wire clip can also be fixed as well. Okay. So okay, you can use either. And then we have increased the length of the scale a little to avoid cutting when closing the knife. Okay, interesting. There we go. Handle length increased by 1 millimeter versus the samples. All right, and then we also have number 3 here. Blade width increase to make it look, I would imagine, better. To make it look a little better, right? Mass production will be as below. All right, so it looks like all the changes that they're making are going to be for the better. I believe, because somebody just mentioned, somebody like literally, I'm recording this, I mean, by the time you guys are going to see this, it's going to be, you know, a day or a week into the future. But somebody was like, you got to, you know, cover the Chad, right? So here we go. I've got a pre-production sample to cover, and this looks pretty awesome. Especially considering they did right by lefties and actually put in, you know, they've got ambidextrous positioning for the pocket clip, which I don't know why. We've got so many new models in 2023 where they're just like, hey, we get an ambi locking system, but right-handed only pocket clip mounting positions, which makes no sense whatsoever. Lefties exist, right? So lefties rejoice, right? This is something that you can enjoy. And, you know, as is typical for Kunwu, I would imagine that you'll probably get a few different flavors with this thing, including smooth tie. They will probably do some lighter weight variants and some G Mascus or whatever, kind of like what they did with the Pulsar. Of course, I'm guessing, right? I'm just based on what I've seen. This blade shape is beautiful. I am hoping that they do these in Vanax, but, you know, obviously if they do them in LMAX or M390, that's going to be fine too. This blade is really, really good for just about anything. I've said this many times. These types of sheep's foot blades with the straight edges are just excellent for day-to-day stuff. I would actually like to look at this guy up against my S-Tau, which is, where are you, big guy? I just had him out. I didn't know that this is what I was going to be looking at today, so I didn't, here he is. Yeah, okay. So this versus the S-Tau, is it actually the same size? It is. It is. I don't know why I thought it was maybe slightly smaller, but it is actually the same overall length as the S-Tau. Okay, cool. So this is everything that you might like about the S-Tau, aside from the fact that the S-Tau has the little opening hole, right? Which works. I think if you like to reverse flick your knives, it could be that this one will be more preferable, but forward flicking, right, or just using the axis lock to whip it in and out, this is obviously going to be the better one. I do like the little thumb, it's just like a thumb thing, tetrahedron that's textured, I don't know. But that does work. I am very much impressed by the stonewash finish here. And, you know, Kunwu has always done a decent satin finish. It's okay, right? But this, to me, looks way better. I'll give you guys actually some close-ups. I don't know why. I used to do this a lot, and then I, like, stopped doing it. So I will try to do that for you guys. Anybody who's wanting to get close-ups of the edge, etc., or the blade, right? Yeah, beautiful texturing there. Some nice additional milling up here and in this relief cut, I guess, for, you know, access to, I'm going to call it, I don't know if I want to call it, it's like a scalloped cut for access to the thumb thing, right? There's the switch, and these, of course, come off for, I guess, kind of like single side access to that. I don't know. But diamond texturing looks fantastic. Not as aggressive, not nearly as aggressive as it looks. In fact, I don't think it's even as aggressive as like the texturing on the 8020s, the 8020.5s. Flat screws, very Hinderer-esque flat head fasteners. Then we have some standoffs. We still have fully nested steel liners. He did not have to do that, especially on the tie ones, but it's nice to see. I guess that would make people happier if he does like a G Mascus or a carbon fiber version of this, or just a G10 version of it. We do have completely full nested liners. The what we usually see is a halfway, like a cartridge liner, right? Yeah, this is great. I don't know what the price is on. I'll link if there's a pre-order, or if there's like a thing where he's trying to fund the project, I don't know. I'll link it right down below so you guys can check it out if you want to. But this looks very, very good. Yet another really good design from Kunwu Knives, and I'm just really happy. I mean, I get excited every single time they send me something because it's always really good. And I know the price tag is going to be great. So anyways, this was just the unboxing and first impressions. I'm going to speak with Kunwu Knives. I'm going to carry this thing, use it for a bit, and then we'll do a review. You know, it'll be a pre-production sample review, but we'll do a review with you know, some information about what to expect on the final production variants. Excuse me. That's going to be pretty much it today, guys. Thanks again to Kunwu. Check the links out in the description. Please make sure to follow me on Instagram at metal_complex if you enjoyed this video. Leave a like. If you'd like to check out my other content, I do, of course, have lots of videos of knives that are either expensive or inexpensive that I do or don't like, so check those out. And if you enjoy all my content, go ahead and click on that Metal Complex logo right there and subscribe, because there's definitely more coming. Thanks again for watching, everybody, and have a great day.